Trick or treat.
Matt, I thought you were going to party with the grown-ups at Bravo.
I am. I came to see you first.
Matt.
It's about Dean.
She could fool me.
Rachel, I'm glad you're well enough to join.
Great.
Don't blow her cover.
Is that Carl?
Can't tell for sure. It could be one of our security people.
Hello, Rachel.
No, I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm just
good.
fine. Yeah, I'm just tracking you down.
Oh, well, I thought I ought to stick close to John.
Right.
I was going to call you as soon as we got back home.
Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. How's he doing? Is he all right?
I don't know what to think anymore. He's,
It's hard. It's trying to work and all this hype on the video and Charlene.
Don't you know how good it is to know that something right is happening?
There's a lot of things happening, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's because you deserve it all. So, hey, what's happening with the record deal, huh?
Oh, well, Ace Records wants to sign.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, they want me to go to New York and...
Hey, the big time New York, huh?
Play some clubs and do promos and
all
stuff.
the talk shows are going to be duking it out over who gets you first. Oh, Charlene would be so thrilled.
I didn't say I was going to go yet.
What do you mean you're not going to? Of course you're going to go.
Well, I don't think so. I mean, with you and John going through all of this.
There is nothing you can do to
Well, I
change
could be
any of
around.
that,
I could
Dean.
do whatever needs doing.
Dean, we are talking about your lifelong dream here. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know, Frankie. Maybe not.
Since when?
Since, I don't know, Jenna, maybe?
Jenna doesn't want you to go?
No, Jenna doesn't even know anything about it. It's not... It's ever since I met her, Frankie, my whole dream seems like all fuzzy around the edges or different or something.
Oh.
How? All right, well, ever since I was a little kid and I could pick out a little Beatles tune on a keyboard, you know, I mean, I knew someday I'd make it to the big town and people would be falling all over themselves just to get a glimpse at me, you know. And I knew it wouldn't be a McCartney song I'm playing or a Lennon song. It would be a Dean Frame original. And it's all happening sort of the way I planned it, almost right on schedule.
Yeah, because you worked your tail off to get here.
But something else is happening that I really didn't plan on, something that I never dreamt. A living, loving, caring being with somebody.
Relationship.
Yeah. mean, how do I know that my old dream isn't going to mess that whole thing up?
Why should it mess things up?
I don't know. It's bound to, isn't it? What do I know about relationships?
You're doing great so far. You two talk things out. You work things out together.
No, it's how can you keep it that way if you're going to be 1,000 miles apart from each other?
You trust each other. That's how. Oh, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that I'm not much of an expert, right?
No, you know more about relationships than I do.
I also know more about you than you do. You are a wonderful, loving, caring person, and I really doubt that becoming a star is going to change that. Dean, you have loved Jenna all this time against all the odds, and you've held on. She's not going to want you to have to choose between her and your career.
Wait a minute. Who said I have to choose?
Isn't that what we're talking about?
I thought we were talking about whether or not I'm going to New York right now.
Oh, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
But New York, I figure New York is going to be there, Frankie. It's there.
Yes,
right?
New York is always going to be there, but the opportunities, Dean, I don't know about that. I mean, a major record deal, you blow that, I don't know if they're going to give you another
The
chance.
thing is, this relationship, it's just starting, you know? It's so fragile. If I don't take this chance with Jenna, I don't care about the rest. None of it. Look, there are recording studios right in Bay City, right? Ace Records wants to sign me. They know where to find me. I mean, who says you can't have it all?
I guess it doesn't hurt to try.
Matt, just go to your party, would you? I really don't feel like arguing about Dean.
I don't want to argue with you. I know how you feel about him.
Do you?
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Can I come in?
Yeah.
Look, I mean, you're the only one who can stop him from making a big mistake.
What mistake? What are you talking about?
Well, something that could trash his whole career.
Isn't that a little melodramatic, Matt?
No, it isn't. It's true. Do you know about New York?
Yeah, I know that he wants to go there someday and perform.
Someday is now.
Dean wants to go to New York right away.
No, New York wants Dean.
Is that true? Or is it you who wants him in New York?
Well, you think I'm trying to get rid of him so I can have another chance with you?
Yeah, that did cross my
It's
mind.
crossing everyone's mind. It's bound to. You know how I feel about you.
Oh, Matt,
But if you want Dean, if he makes you happy, I accept that.
I hope so.
What I won't accept is losing D&M. All I've worked for, that you've worked for, that we've been dreaming about all this time.
Well, why do you have to?
You know about Ace Records. Did he tell you about the deal?
Yes, of course. What, you think we don't talk to each other?
I don't know. He didn't tell you the rest.
What rest?
They want him in New York now for 2 months. After he signs, they book him at gigs at the best places. They start doing publicity. The producers want to start working on songs, on the album. Everything.
Well, that's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. That's everything that we've wanted to happen.
Exactly. But Dean said no.
What? Why?
He won't leave you. I mean it, Jenna. He's not going to go.
Well, he can't do that.
Well, then why don't you tell him? Because you're the only one that can.
Hey, everybody, back up, calm down. Just a little party joke. The devil made me do it.
Just a minute, matey. I'd recognize those nasty little eyes anywhere.
Why, Carl, I don't believe you're on the guest list.
Which leads one to the question, what are you doing here?
Why should you wait any longer?
Matt, look. If Dean doesn't want to go to New York, I don't see how I can make him.
If Dean gives this all up, you could lose him anyway. He could end up resenting you.
But I don't
I'm right.
expect him to give anything up. I can't believe that he would turn this down because of me.
Well, fine. Why don't you ask him?
Alicia, I thought you were at the Broadway party.
I was. I just came back. I wanted to see if you knew where the trick-or-treat stuff was. Matthew?
Felicia, 23 Skidoo.
Is your mother expecting you at this party?
Yeah, I'm on my way. Think about it.
Is Matt still trying?
I'm not sure.
Would you care to go on about that?
No, thanks. So, did you come over here to check up on me?
Yes, actually I did.
Well, you didn't have to bother. Dean's not here, and you can go look under my bed
That's
if you
not
want.
what I meant about checking up on you. Actually, I was concerned about your safety.
I thought Carl Hutchins was going away.
He hasn't, not yet. And I just wanted to see you and touch you and make sure you were all right because I love you.
Felicia, I'm sorry. I've been really dumb about a lot of things lately.
What you heard the other night.
Please, we don't need
No,
to talk
I
about
want to
it.
mention just one thing, and I promise I will never say another thing about it. It's true. I don't know what it would have been like to raise my own flesh and blood child. But I can't imagine bigger feelings than Luke and I have about you.
I love you too, Felicia. And Lucas, even though he drives me crazy sometimes.
I know exactly what you mean. You want to tell me what it is that's hurting you? I mean, you don't have to. But if you feel like
It's
it.
about Dean. The record company wants him to go to New York for a while.
How do you feel about that?
I believe that he's going to be a big star, Felicia. A real one. And I know that you and Lucas have your doubts about him, but...
Actually, I've been rethinking my position on Dean lately. Surprised? You see, I'm not always right. You're very proud of him, aren't you?
I believe in him.
I know you're very good for him.
We're good for each other. Anyway, they want him to go to New York and do star things, which is wonderful.
It is wonderful.
Yeah.
So, where does that leave you?
I have this picture in my head. Many, many years from now, me sitting in the 29th row in some huge auditorium. And Dean's up on stage performing. And all the people are cheering and fainting. And I'll look at someone sitting next to me and say, you know, I knew him once.
And then you might just very well be up there with him. Do you have any idea how good you were on that video?
Felicia, I'm just getting started. I don't even know if I want to go in that direction.
Sweetheart, you have so much to learn about yourself.
Yeah, but Dean's worked hard. And he's ready. So I have to let him go. Don't I?
Buy you a cup of coffee, Detective?
Oh, I would love it, but I'm waiting for a phone call.
Oh.
I have to wait for a cup of precinct brew.
No, I'm not that desperate, thank you. Except for a friend, maybe. I guess I should have called first, huh?
No, you never have to do that. Is John any better?
How can he be? Yeah, there's no news on Charlene, I suppose, huh?
Oh, as soon as I get any word, you know, I'll call you the second I know.
Yeah.
Wish there was something more I could do. Well, you look exhausted.
You think I'm a wreck, you should see John. He won't give up hope. He's stretched so tight. I don't know what he's using for energy. I know for a fact that he doesn't sleep.
How about you?
Oh, here and there. I'm not really the point at the moment.
Frankie, you're scaring me. I mean, you've been through so much
Ryan,
already.
thank you for worrying about me, but don't, okay? Because I'm fine. I have to be for John and Gregory's sake.
Where's Cass?
Cass. Cass has been very much there for me.
He loves you. Maybe this will show you how much. Harrison.
I thought you might want to know Carl is here.
You need me?
Not yet.
Well, Carl, I didn't expect to see you again today.
You know what happens to party crashers, Carl?
I didn't mean to be rude. I just wanted to join in and say my goodbyes.
We said our goodbyes this afternoon.
What? Yes, we did. Felicia and I drank to your bad health.
I said my piece.
I can attest to that.
And I think that Sam and I both dropped by your place to say goodbye.
So what are you doing here, Carl? Just felt the need to party?
Bad idea, Carl. Frankly, you look a little green around the gills. I hope it's not contagious.
I don't feel very much like myself. Perhaps it's the company. Will one of you please escort me to my car?
Oh, I don't think so, Carl.
Carl, tell us what's going on.
Tell us. Got a plan. Tell us. The best laid plans of mice and me.
Or rats, in your case.
We know you want Amanda, Carl. You can't have her.
Why don't you just give it up? Don't have a chance.
He's gone.
All right, Brenda. That's a wrap. Thanks a lot.
Call me anytime.
So where's the third one?
She came in with Carl.
I haven't seen her since the fire.
All right, then nobody relax. Carl never does his dirty work by himself.
He might have brought someone else to help.
Get off me!
What's going on?
Just a humble civil servant doing my job.
You?
Not exactly by the book.
I don't believe this. I was terrified.
Sorry. I had to get you out of there fast.
Why? This wasn't in the plan.
Plan B it was.
What's plan B? And why don't I know about it?
Listen, Hutchins threw us a curve with that fire. Nobody knew what he had in mind next. He has been known to deal in explosives.
Right, so nobody bothered to tell me about the change of plans? You haul me in here like some sack of potatoes?
If I wounded you or your dignity, I apologize. It was a means to an end. No harm was intended. Okay?
Fine. You did your macho thing. I'm suitably impressed. Now I'm going back to my party.
Fred, not Scheherazade. You stay put until I get the all-clear sign. Meantime, get off my foot.
I don't like this. Carl could have been faking it.
I don't think so, Rachel.
He left alone. He could still be after her, Michael.
Amanda's fine, Rachel.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we moved into Plan B. She's completely safe.
I'm telling you, I don't trust this creep. If you ask me, he should have disappeared like the Fed that was protecting Kathleen.
Jake, that's just like you. You know, you give somebody like you an operation that's subtle and classy, and you just take pot shots at it.
Well, Micah, we'll see if subtle and classy work.
Rachel, if you're tired, I'll have a security team take you home. Carl still is on the loose.
Oh, I wouldn't leave this piece of theater until the final curtain.
Well, sweetheart, you missed Carl's big number.
Well, I wonder why I don't even care.
Yeah.
So how was he?
He was rather sick. How's Jenna?
It's complicated.
Oh, when isn't it?
Well, she did talk to me. And, in fact, she even confided in me a little.
That's good.
Yeah, and I think she's beginning to forgive us for what happened the other night.
Well, I hope so, because I think I overreacted with that whole thing with Dean.
I don't think that's going to be a problem much longer.
What'd you whistle?
The better to scream with if I have to.
Are you okay?
I don't know why, but I am constantly surprised by the sheer, unadulterated gall of the man.
Unmitigated. I think we've got him exactly where we want him. We won't have to worry about Carl anymore.
I just want this to be over. I want Carl gone.
I'm sick. I need attention. Get me a doctor immediately. I'm not very well.
The doctor on duty is tied up at the moment. Can you describe your symptoms?
I'll describe them to the physician.
Fine, sir. Could I see your medical insurance card?
I can barely stand up, you twit. Get me a doctor.
Then why don't you just sit down and fill out these papers?
I need a bloody doctor. What do you want? You want some cash? You want a down payment before I snuff it? Go on, get me a doctor.
Is there a problem here?
Oh, no, not you. Rachel's whelp. Give me another doctor. You gotta have another doctor in this dump.
Annie, would you call upstairs and see if we can get someone else down here, please? Mr. Hutchins is very particular, and so am I.
It might be a while before anyone else is available.
That's okay. You'll just have to wait your turn, pal.
No, wait, don't. I've got a fever. I'm nauseous. Something's seriously wrong with me. It feels as if swords have gone through my intestines.
Maybe it's something you ate, Carl.
Or perhaps it is time for me to move on.
That was delicious. Watercress, I believe.
Well, I just mentioned it because it tastes like seaweed. And next time, if you could just throw a little tuna on rye.
So, Kathleen, this is it.
Will you miss me, Carl?
Vipers. One of the vipers poisoned me.
Oh, Jenna, every time we talk, every time we escape and walk, I learn something new about me and you. Oh, Jenna, if ever there was a friend I could count on.
Okay.
Hey. That's good. That's exactly what I needed. Thank you. Now, I heard that music. It was sounding good. Why did you turn it off?
Because I need to talk to you.
Oh, that's good, because I thought we could grab some dinner. We can eat when we talk.
No, Dean, now.
Well, is something the matter? What's the
Yeah,
matter?
why didn't you tell me about New York?
Who told you?
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, what's there to tell? I'm not going. So, listen, where do you want to chat
Dean,
now?
that's crazy. Stop it. You have to go.
Matt told you, didn't he? I swear, the guy can't wait to get me out of the picture.
This isn't about Matt.
No, that's right. It's not about Matt. It's about Dean and Jenna and everything that we just got started.
Well, that's not what you should be thinking about right now.
Do you think that I'm just going to dump it all after everything that it took to get it to this place?
And what about everything that it's taken you to get this far with your music, huh? Years of planning and playing and studying and dreaming. That was your dream way before you ever laid any eyes on me.
Yeah, but when I did lay eyes on you, Jenna, everything changed.
Yeah, but that's now. What about later when you blame me for missing your chance?
I would never do that. I would never, ever do that. I'm making a choice here. Okay?
So you're choosing to give up everything you ever wanted.
No, not everything. Believe me.
Dean, you can't not do this because of me. I won't let you.
What are you going to do? Drag me to the plane kicking and
Yes,
screaming?
if I have to, I will. It's not like we can't see one another. I mean, you can come back and forth. You'll be making lots of money.
Oh, right, yeah. I'll just buy my own airplane.
Come on, be serious. I can come visit you on my vacations. I mean, I've never been to New York. You can show me everything. Central Park and the jazz clubs and the Statue of Liberty and the World Trade
You know
Center.
something? Jen, I think it could work.
See?
I think it could work.
I can come at Christmas.
No, not like that. Not for a week or two at a time. For the whole time.
What are you getting at?
We could have it all, Jenna. We could have the whole thing. Just come with me.
Now?
Yeah. Jen, it would be incredible. It would be beyond incredible. Jen, just say that you will. Say you'll come with me. Say it.
Spring-fed, they swear.
Thank you. What's that on your hand?
No, it's nothing.
Ryan, most of us stopped writing on our hands after about the 7th grade. What is that?
Oh, it's the PI, huh?
Yeah.
It's Vicky's ring size. I finessed it.
4?
Come on, you know.
Yeah?
When? I'm waiting for the right moment to propose.
Baby, believe you me, that can be trouble.
Oh, tell me about it. Every single time I set it up, Vicky, well, something ties her up.
Like what?
Grant.
Ooh. Excuse me, but wasn't it your idea for Vicky to work for
Yeah.
campaigns?
Go ahead, rub it in. I just didn't think that you would take to it with such enthusiasm.
You're jealous.
Jealous? Me? Jealous? No. Now, what woman in their right mind wouldn't prefer to have the good time with a brilliant, handsome senator-to-be as opposed to a stressed-out cop who spends most of his time out on stakeouts eating cold pizza? Harrison. Yeah, hold on. Carlos, yours on 3.
Something big is on the boards, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd call a proposal something big.
You're
Yeah.
dodging me. I wasn't talking personal. I was talking work. What is it about, Carl?
So, how is Cass anyway?
Hey, you, come on, it's me. It's me. You know, I would still be on the payroll around here if it weren't for the cutbacks, right?
What?
Cass told me about that.
Well, Carl's planning on leaving town tonight.
Tonight? On Halloween? On his broomstick, no doubt? So what's going on? You're not going to let him leave town without nailing him, are you?
Yeah, wishful thinking.
So what's going down?
Well, I just hope that Carl trips himself up before he gets to the airport.
I've never experienced anything like this before. I feel nauseous. My throat's dry. And I keep losing my sense of equilibrium.
You said you have stomach pains.
Yeah.
Palpitations?
Yes, my heart's pounding so hard I can hear it.
Well, that's better than not beating at all, don't you think?
Don't joke. Someone's trying to do me in.
Really? Who do you think that is?
Could be any one of them. I put myself in each of their hands today. Michael Hudson, your saintly mother.
I'm going to try not to take offense at that, Carl.
Yeah, well, you just remember your oath. You have to treat me, even if you despise me.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
If they do, they want me dead. All of them. What are you writing down?
Just adding paranoia to your symptoms.
I tell you, I've been poisoned.
More likely you had an allergic reaction to someone's hospitality.
What do you mean, allergy? I don't suffer from allergies. I've been poisoned. You've got to find the antidote.
What I have to do is take some blood.
No. You have to?
You don't have to look if you don't want to. Put out your arm. Put out your arm, please.
How long?
I'll get this down to the lab immediately.
Now, how long before the poison finishes me off, you idiot? How long do most poisons take?
Some take about 20 seconds. I guess it wasn't one of those. Okay, could you get up and get out of here now? Wait outside.
What do you mean, wait?
We have to run some tests. Now, we should hear back in maybe a couple of hours. If any luck, we'll have the problem identified.
This isn't a problem. This is my murder. I tell you, I'm dying. I can't afford to wait.
Carl, I'm sorry. It's the best I could do. Please?
Well, I'll find it myself. I don't need you. I'll go after him myself. I'll find out what they gave me.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. It's best if you rest right now. You have a fever. It's best to stay close to medical attention.
Medical attention? What fine attention you gave me.
We could try pumping your stomach.
You're in on it, too, aren't you? Of course you are. You're in it with the rest of them. You want to see me dead rest for an hour, sure. And when your tests are all finished, what'll happen? They'll be wheeling me down to the basement, sliding me into a drawer.
I really think that...
I know what you think. And I know what you want. You want me dead, too. Just like the rest of them, all of you. Well, you think I'm going to oblige you? Go, get out of here. I'm not going to oblige you. No, I'm not. No. I'm going to live. I'm going to have it all.
Okay. This is long enough. Give me the key.
Can you say please?
Please? Can I have the key?
Can't.
Sam is going to be furious.
Sam's the one who made the arrangement.
What?
Yes. He wanted you sequestered for your own protection.
Why should I believe you?
You can ask him when I let you out.
Which is when?
When Sam himself gives me the signal.
Oh, this is ridiculous. This is unnecessary. Stupid.
I'm just helping out. Tell Sam about it.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
I'll bet.
Don't give me that condescending look.
I figured it's better than what you deserve.
What?
Listen, a lot of people have gone to a lot of trouble to keep you safe tonight. You could be more gracious about it.
I don't need help from you or anybody else. Especially where Carl Hutchins is concerned. It just so happens he likes me.
Yes, that's what we're afraid of.
I think you just like to throw your weight around a lot.
And I think that it's time that you knew a few particulars.
Such as?
The fact that the genteel Mr. Hutchins booked a private flight from Bay City to Rio tonight and informed the pilot that a woman would be traveling with him.
So what?
That he has in his possession pictures of you.
I know that.
That he spent a fortune at your favorite stores on a wardrobe in your size. 6, I believe. By George, I think she's got it. Now, you just be a big girl, sit there, and behave yourself.
Okay, fine. Just don't push me around.
Fine. Just don't make me.
Absolutely everyone who was here checks out with security.
They were all verified as Brava employees.
And no one's seen the other Amanda look-alike.
No, she must have snuck out with Carl.
Yeah, she was probably supposed to be some kind of cover for his kidnapping Amanda.
But the plan was spoiled by Carl's ill health. And our own Amanda look-alike helped confuse the poor boy even more.
Are we sure about Amanda?
She's safe with Kevin. Probably not happy, but safe.
Hey, Matthew.
What's going on here? They almost had a fingerprint made to come up here.
Carl was here.
I thought he's leaving town today.
He is, one way or the other.
You okay?
Oh, yes, I'm all right. I was worried about all of you, but it looks like it's going to work out.
It's Jamie.
Jamie's on duty tonight, isn't he?
That's right.
So, Jamie, what's going on?
Carl just left the emergency room. He's not doing too well. He seems to think that someone's poisoned him.
Carl. I need your help. I need the police.
Carl, you look awful. Doesn't he look awful, Frank?
It's awful, yeah.
Why don't you make him a cup of tea?
No. No. No.
Well, I don't think I'll go make them some tea.
Why don't you go do that? So, Carl, how can I be of service?
They're trying to kill me.
Who is?
I don't know. That's why I come to you for help.
I really didn't think you'd ever say that to me.
I'm poisoned. Find the killer. Find out what he used.
Oh, come on, Carl. You got to be wrong. Who would want to kill you?
Everyone. All of them.
Well, why? See, there's that little problem of a motive. We have to have a motive for these things. And besides, they haven't done anything wrong. You're innocent. Jury said so, right?
Look, a crime has been committed, and you're sworn to help.
I'm doing my best, Carl. So, who specifically is trying to kill you?
Everyone, all of them.
Why don't you start from the top?
Well, Rachel, Michael Hudson, Felicia, Lucas, Kathleen, and that poxy cousin of us, Sam. There's a lot of them.
Why don't you just slow down? Give me some time. I got to get all these names down.
Tom, there's no time for this, you fool. You bloody idiot. I don't have any time for this.
Law can be awfully frustrating sometimes, can't it, Carl?
You're a public servant. You're sworn to uphold the law. Would you just let me die?
Now, without a proper report, I can't.
Dean, I can't go with you to New York.
Come on, it's the perfect answer, Jenna. Think
No,
about
it's
it. Think
not
about
for me.
Give me one good reason why you can't go.
I can give you
one.
half a dozen reasons. First, I just started college.
What, they don't have colleges in New York City?
Come on, please understand. I just started putting down my roots here.
So dig them up. Jenna, you haven't even been here that long. What's the big deal?
I know that, but for the first time in my life, I have a family and a home and friends.
Well, I'm your friend, no? Aren't I? I mean, Jenna, you come first for me before anything.
No. Your career should come first right now.
Why are you acting like this? Why are you acting like you're ready to throw the whole thing out the window?
I'm not. In a weird way, I'm trying to hang on to it.
I don't even want to go, okay? I don't want to go.
You have to go, Dean. All right? I want you to go.
I get the message. It's all right.
It's not that I want you to leave me. Oh, please. How am I going to make you understand? We're at two different points in our life right now.
Yeah. What does that mean?
It means that you're right about to make your dream come true for you, and I'm still trying to find out what my dream is. Don't you see? It's not right for either one of us to give up where we are or to make the other one give it up.
You know, all I know is that I want to be with you. That's all I know.
Dean, we haven't even slept together. And you're asking me to move in with you?
I love you.
I love you too. And I guess if that love is real, then it'll survive our being apart. I mean, maybe that's how we'll know. Okay?
What happened to Carl?
He had to get going, and so do I.
Hey, I don't have to do anything for a while. Why don't I...
Nope, Frankie, not this time.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Listen, why don't you just hang out here? You don't even have to file.
Thank you.
No, come on, sit down. Drink your tea. Relax, and maybe by the end of the night, we'll have some good news.
Oh, good news? Yeah. What a concept.
Yeah, take care.
You too. Detective Harrison's office. This is his assistant. Who saw Charlene Hudson? When?
Thanks, Sam.
Oh, Sam?
Yeah, you're not sprung yet, but soon.
The least you could have done was let me speak to him.
Well, he was kind of busy. Mind if I get back to my reading?
Am I supposed to care?
Oh, I thought you might. It is your byline.
Well, I don't.
Well, it's this expose you did on video dating. It's right on the mark.
Why, how would you know? Do you use them?
I investigated a couple of the services for the department. This is quite accurate. Well written, too.
Well, I'm so thrilled that you think so.
Look, I am just trying to make conversation. This is no picnic for me either.
Hey. Look. I happen to remember a few other things that were in this issue. Let me show you something. You like this? You are gonna love. No. Here. Read that. It's great.
What are we doing, guys? Are we going to wait around for Carl to do something? Why don't you let me go after him and find out if this thing is working?
This is a party, Jake. Lighten up.
Yeah. All right, fine. Do that. Guess what? Carl's on his way back up.
Okay, boys and girls, showtime.
All right.
Music?
Yep.
Stop! Stop! Stop, all of you!
Carl, you're back.
And I have to tell you, you don't look good.
Didn't you go to the hospital? What did the doctor say? I've been poisoned.
None of you are leaving this room until I find out who did it. Did you do it?